Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to my class. So today I am going to start with the new lesson, history, that is Mauryans and Kushans. So these are the topic that today I am going to explain you all. So let me start with the Mauryans. India's first empire was Mauryans Empire. They ruled from Magadha, that is Chandragupta Maurya. Bindusara and Ashoka are the famous important kings of this dynasty. So this dynasty was established by Chandragupta Maurya, and there are some references are there. Those are called as the sources of references of sources. So in these sources, those are the materials, proofs. So in these sources, we come to know about this dynasty, which dynasty, that is a Mauryan dynasty. And the sources, those are called as materials, are less. They are not up to the mark. But with the available sources, these writers, they provided the valuable information on the Mauryan dynasty. So let us know about these sources. The first one, that is Megasthenes. So Megasthenes is a Greek ambassador, is an official. So he has written a book called the Indica. So Megasthenes was in India as an ambassador of Greek in the court of the Chandragupta Maurya. And he has written a book, and he also recorded each and everything, his experiences at Pataliputra and about the Mauryan Empire in his book called as an Indica. And though the original book has remained untraced, not found, but later Greek writers referred it to lot their work called as Indica, and they have revealed the city administration. This Megasthenes, he recorded in his book called Indica about the administration, about the ruling, about the social life, about the religious aspects life of the Mauryan period, Mauryan time. And the next one, that is Kautilya's Arthashastra. So Kautilya has written a book called an Arthashastra. So in this Arthashastra is written, this Arthashastra was written by a teacher and the Prime Minister of the Chandragupta Maurya. He is none other than Kautilya. He is also known as Chanakya as well as Vishnugupta. Arthashastra written in a Sanskrit language. The basic principles on administration, foreign affairs and judicial duties that a king thought to know by reading this book. One can understand the political, economic and administration, social and other aspects of the Sanskrit in this book. In which book? In the Arthashastra. That is Vishaka Dattas. That is he has written a book called Mudra Rakshasa. So it is in a Sanskrit play. It narrates the process of Chandragupta's Maurya being brought, means how he has become the power into the power with the help of the Kautilya. Who is this Kautilya? Kautilya is a teacher, he is a Prime Minister of Chandragupta Maurya. And Kautilya, he also called as Vishnugupta. And the next one, that is Deepavamsa and the Mahavamsa. So in this Deepavamsa and Mahavamsa, these are the two Sri Lankan literary works. They narrate the efforts of Ashoka to spread Buddhism in the Sri Lanka. So these two books will tell about the Ashoka, his efforts, his hard work and in spreading the Buddhism in the Sri Lanka. And the last sources is the scriptures of Ashoka. So scriptures are the original sources of information on Ashoka. So they tell about the boundaries of Ashoka Empire, his effort, his struggle, his hard work to spread the Dhamma. Dhamma is nothing but it's a Dharma and details of the Kalinga battle. So in the scriptures are nothing but they are erected on the rocks and pillars. It tells about how the Kalinga, the battle battle, the war was fought by the Ashoka, and about his boundaries, how far he extended his kingdom, and how his effort, what kind of efforts he had made in spreading the Buddhism. So in these scriptures, we'll come to know about the Ashokas. And the next one about the Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya. So I already said that Chandragupta Maurya is the founder of the Mauryan Empire. So Chandragupta came to power by dethroning the last king of Nanda dynasty under the guidance of his teacher, that is Kautilya, at the age of 25. So by this time, the northwest of India was ruled by the representative of Alexander till Punjab. In 305 BC, Chandragupta Maurya declared war against him, and the battle ended in an agreement. Means there was an agreement between the Alexander and the Chandragupta Maurya. According to it, Alexander handed over 4 territories. Territories means areas that included today's Afghanistan and the Balochistan to whom? To Chandragupta Maurya. Not only that, he also even gave his daughter in marriage to the Chandragupta Maurya, and to him with this the area, the Magadha Empire, established rule over the vast northwestern as per the Jain, means as per the Jain tradition. It is said that Chandragupta Maurya handed over his region, means his rule, to his son, that is Bindusara. Do you all know Chandragupta Maurya's son name is Bindusara? So after that, Chandragupta Maurya, he has taken that he went into the Jain religion tradition, and in his last days it is said that he later travelled to Shravanabelagola. Shravanabelagola is in the Karnataka, along with his Jain saints, and with others, that is Bhadrabahu, and with the other Jains. Finally, the tradition says that he took Selekana. Who has taken the Selekana? That Chandragupta Maurya has taken the Selekana Varta. Means Selekana Varta means he stopped his intaking his food all the time, doing the meditation. No solid, no liquid foods, and all through meditations. Through meditation he has surrendered his Atma to God, and passing away to itself. So this is about the Chandragupta Maurya. To tell about that, Chandragupta Maurya is the founder of the Mauryan Empire, and after dethroning the Nanda dynasty under the guidance, under the suggestions of his teacher, that is Kautilya, he established an Mauryan Empire. After that, he declared war against the that is Alexander, but this war was ended with an agreement made between the Alexander and the Chandragupta Maurya, that Alexander, he has surrendered some of his 4 territories. With that, not only that, he even gave his daughter to Chandragupta Maurya. So after some time, Chandragupta Maurya, what he did, he handed over his kingdom, his vast empire, to his son Bindusara. He went into the meditation. Through that meditation, he surrendered himself to means he has taken the Selekana Varta. Selekana Varta is nothing but doing meditation, 24 hours doing meditation, but no food, no liquid, no solid, no liquid. Like this, he has given moksha to his Atma. So this is about the Chandragupta Maurya and the references sources. So in the next class again I am going to continue with my same lesson, students. Thank you so much.